Hello and welcome to Wednesday Night Impacted, episode 262, coming to you live via the Total Non-Stop Impact Network on YouTube and Twitch. And if you listen on the go, then we're also available on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you listen to your favourite shows. I am, of course, your host, Bison, and today I'm joined by the man simply coming to us in the void of his own mind, of course, the JoeKer. Hello, bud.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Good.
How the devil are you?
I'm all right, thank you. I've just finished watching the recent Immerse documentary. It's really emotional. Really good.
I've not seen it yet. So
it's
no spoilers.
It's really worth checking out, guys. It's brilliant. It really puts everything behind the system and the whole thing into perspective and everything. It's really does hit you. Really, it's just brilliant.
Good. They always are, though. They always
Yeah.
are. I think every single one of them Immerse series have been fantastic.
Yeah, they open your mind a lot more to everything that's happened with the wrestlers involved. You know, it's amazing some of the stuff you find out. It's just incredible.
Wow. And also, I used to like the series they did called Diary. Now I hope they bring that one back. Now they're on AMC. That would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You know, because we had a great one with Rosemary. That was really good. I'd like to see one with Tessa Blanchard.
Yeah, I would.
I think that would be really good.
Yeah, and get one with Leon Slater as well. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, a diary with Leon Slater. Imagine that. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you know, he travels a hell of a distance every you know, set of tapings and whatnot. Talking about Leon, he has been advertised for No Surrender this weekend, so that's good news.
Yes, that's very good news. Hopefully, we'll see Danny Luna as well. I wouldn't be surprised if she makes an appearance after the outrage she showed about the current knockout title match.
Wow.
But even Zaya Brookside was like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, that was kind of weird. But anyway, we'll get to that in a bit.
Yeah.
But let's get cracking into... let's see who's here. We got anybody here?
Mayor's here. Barry Monkey's in.
Nobody's saying anything.
Yeah, they should be. They are here.
No, it's not coming up along the side, mate.
No, it's not. I've got it to sharp on the side. It's just not coming up. So I don't know what the hell's going on there, guys. But Paul Matthewson's in, Barry Monkey's in, and Mia's in.
Okay. Well, I can't see any of that, so I'm gonna have to rely on you, my friend.
Okie dokie.
I can see if it goes at the bottom. Actually, I just can't see it along the side. Because normally we get it going along the side, but it don't seem to want to do it today.
No, I've got it open, so it should come on the side, but I have to say, like, oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, someone's been tweaking with the settings on it, so it should be right now. But
yeah, the trouble is, though, mate, we can't see you.
Yeah, so I think that's what's happened. Someone's been tweaking with that. So
what's going on, mate? We need to get you in there. In the moment, you're covered up by Mir.
I know.
That's terrible. Terrible, that.
Yeah, I don't know what they've done.
Okay. Well, anyway, we've got Paul in the house. We've got Barry in the house. We've got Mir in the house currently at the moment. So hopefully, if you're popping in, then make sure you give us a hello. There you go. That's kind of better. I mean, I can't read if it goes that small, but
yeah.
We need to move you. Bonkers is in the house. It should be TNI. TNI. Of course, it's Wednesday night impacted. Come on, guys. Come on. Wow. What's going on now?
I'm just trying to...
Can we not move you?
No.
So when you move you, that disappears?
It'll just be overlaying me. I don't know what the hell's happened with this.
It's better when it's like that, but then we can't see you, bud.
Yeah.
Trouble is, I don't know what everybody else is seeing. What does it look like to you? It's definitely been changed up, hasn't it?
Yeah, so I think there's been some changes to the website or something. I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Well, it doesn't matter. Don't put it over you then, mate. Just leave it down the bottom.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you are. You've done it.
Done something, yeah. That works. That's fine.
There you go. We're there. We're there. I could see it all the time. Oh, okay, Baz, we couldn't see it, mate. We were like, it's not working. What's going on? Hey, Eric, nice to see you, my friend. Thanks for joining us. And maybe it's all fixed itself now. Maybe it was just a glitch on our end.
Yeah, it might have been. Well, it's just I don't know. It's not a live broadcast without some sort of technical cock up somewhere. So
what's the point? Yeah, it wouldn't be TNI if we didn't have a little cock up here and there. Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, mate,
TNA's going to have great backstage production and everything now, so it might as well come off and rub off into us instead.
No, exactly. Yeah, so Paul could see it as well. How crazy is that? But never mind. Let's crack on. So Trey Miguel kicked off Impact facing the Australian sensation Adam Brooks in an absolute banger of a match, in which Trey Miguel picks up the victory. What did you think of Adam Brooks, mate? Have you seen him before? He's
I've heard of him before, and he put on a really impressive showing in this match. I hope we see him again, even a couple of matches on Explosion and that, and then see where he goes from there. But I hope TNA use him again because he was really impressive.
Well, he's very, very respected from what I can gather within the Australian circuits. I don't know whether he's ever been on any of the other brands, but what I do know is that I really enjoyed this performance, and I think he's definitely a star of the future. Would be good to see him again.
It's going to be cool.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good. Stacks after the match. I mean, we had Arianna Grace, didn't we, on commentary? But Stacks attacks Trey Miguel with the TNA International Championship title belt. When Arianna Grace is clearly upset with his actions.
Yeah, sure.
What's your thought on this situation? I think it's all a big ruse.
It's all a big ruse. It's all to get Santino knocked off of his position. You know, I keep forgetting who the hell they brought in now, but she's trying to get Santino off. So she's going to use Arianna Grace and Stacks and Kazarian to get him off.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, either way, I think that it's very interesting to see how Stacks is putting himself forward. Do we think that Trey's going to take him?
I hope so. I think it'll be pretty wasted opportunity if Trey doesn't get him, because I don't know I can't see anybody else at the moment who's in contention for it. Yeah,
absolutely. We then have questions over Steve Maclin's retirement after his attack on Mike Santana last week. We want your thoughts. Just an angle against Santino Marella, who allowed Maclin to say farewell, or is Maclin really gone from TNA? This is what we need to figure out, isn't it?
Yeah. I want to know what's going on. This was it was a emotional farewell from Maclin, regardless whether it was a positive emotion or a negative emotion. But my God, it took me by surprise seeing it on, and then watching it all on Monday as well. It's like, whoa, what the hell's going on here? And not only that, then Maclin starts saying, now you guys are talking about me when I'm gone. So I mean, things like that.
Yeah. It's interesting. I'm sorry, but we've spoke about this off air. I honestly do not believe Steve Maclin is going anywhere.
Yeah, I hope it was all work, because I don't want to see Maclin go. Nobody deserved to be fired from that, regardless. But I just don't want to see.
It's all the work, mate. I honestly believe it's a work, because in the past, when talent have finished up with Impact, we've literally found out straight away.
It happened with Grado, didn't it? I think Grado was one that we saw go, and then he came back literally a couple of weeks later on.
Yeah, but it's just a case of normally, when a talent is gone, we know where they're going.
Yeah,
it's always the information is always out there, and if they haven't, and if it isn't out there, literally within an hour of it happening, the news would break that he's signed with whoever. You know what I mean? Generally, when it's AEW, they like to sort of kind of like announce it before.
Before they even left, they announced that the Rascals this time, but like 2 days before they even had their last match.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, and we've not had any of that with Steve Maclin.
No.
And then all the stuff that has been announced since that's got him involved in, it's all indie stuff.
Yeah.
So I think the breadcrumbs, the clues are all there. I think this is a work. You know, is he going to come back as part of the cleanse, mate?
I hope so. I just hope we'll see Steve Maclin again. One way or another. I just hope we'll see Steve Maclin again.
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. I'm totally
O-Dog
on that one.
Yeah, O-Dog.
O-Dog.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He owes me money.
Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. Hang on a second. I think we've just had a little message from Craig. Send me the linky winky. Can you send him the link, please?
Yes, I will do.
I think he's obviously ready to rock and roll. Woo! Yeah.
Oh God, I'll just get onto that as quickly as possible. Just quickly flying through all the tabs and everything. It's bloody harder on the computer than it is on your phone, because you got to bloody hold the mouse and select everything rather than just tap a button and it's all done.
Right. So let's creep back in. Okay. So we think it's a dead cert that this is all a work with Maclin, isn't it?
I really hope it is, but part of me thinks he has now left and moved on, and it's all now part of the getting Santino out story.
Oh yeah. Because
I really do hope that Maclin is still with the company, and he will be back as soon as possible.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see. I think this is a very similar situation as the situation they did with Jordan Grace. Do you remember when they did that? She disappeared for about 3 months.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden turned up on a pay-per-view.
She went off and she did the bodybuilding contest and everything.
That's right.
And then she came back, but she was also recovering from an injury too. So it was all like it worked out perfectly for her, basically.
Yes, exactly. I'm sure it was all planned to work that way, but my point is that it was supposed to be kind of like, where's she going to go? She's contract's ended, blah blah blah, all that speculation, and then boom, the siren hits, and there she is.
So good to see her.
Yeah. So I think that this is all part of the cleanse. I've got a funny feeling it's all part of the cleanse thing. Yeah. We'll see if what Eric Young does with BDE as well. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we've got all sorts of bits going on. I don't think. I mean, obviously BDE is not getting involved, so we could have weeks of him trying to recruit people.
Yeah.
Bring people into the fray, but I think someone like Mance Warner would be great.
Yeah.
As part of the cleanse or whatever. I think he would be fantastic.
Well, he's the Southern Psycho, and the World Class Maniac would be perfect for him.
Oh, exactly. We've got to figure out what we've got to do with some of these guys. I think someone like Mance Warner would be fantastic for it. Absolutely fantastic. Oh no, I'm sure he didn't. Yeah, I don't know, but you never know. The Righteous. They get a win over Tommy Two Scoops and TW3. Again, two guys. I think we've seen these guys before, haven't we? Did we see an explosion?
I think so. Yeah. The name sounds familiar, but I think I recognise Two Scoops.
TW3 definitely. I don't know about Tommy Two Scoops.
No, I recognise Two Scoops more because it was one of Casey Spinelli's nickname things when she was wrestling.
Oh right.
Yeah. So I know that it was like one of the chants everyone was shouting when Casey Spinelli was wrestling. So, but I
Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I was quite impressed with the pair of them. I thought they were pretty damn good.
Yeah, they put up a hell of a. They went in there and we managed to put up with forgotten what Vincent's partner's name is. Him. They put up with him.
Dutch.
He's hung out every fight. Yeah, they put up with that for like.
Oh, where he is,
five or 10 minutes.
sticking his nose in.
So they did really well to not break down laughing.
Damn it! Damn it! The draw has arrived.
Of course, the Devonshire draw.
Yeah,
the Devonshire Death Machine, baby. Okay, so the Righteous, I think we've got. I think the Righteous are a bit of a slow burn.
yeah.
I'm starting to kind of like come around to it a little bit. I'm getting a little bit more interested in what's going down. I think it's leading to something that's going to be one of them cinematic matches with the Hardys.
Yeah,
I think it's leading to that because they've got the perfect gimmick for something like that, haven't they?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing.
I reckon they're just going to make Vincent dig the Hardy compound.
Gonna make him dig.
Dig where, yeah, it'll just be Matt Hardy going dig where I'm saying. And just
dig the new. You dig my new pool, man.
Yeah.
After the match, the Righteous circled back, obviously reiterating that they don't want to fight the Hardys, but they want to stand beside them, not across from them. What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on this? Because, I mean, not long after that, we then get the Hardys reflecting on the Righteous proposal, but the system attacks them, firing a warning shot at them, and you can't beat the system, blah, blah, blah. But what are your thoughts between this Righteous and Hardy situation, Craig? What do you think?
I like it. I kind of think that it's needed because the Righteous came in and the crowd were just no selling it. I don't know if that was just the El Paso crowd just like not being interested whatsoever, but I think like Vincent's got the all-round character. We've seen Vincent before with the Ring of Honor lot and stuff like that, and I thought he was a wicked wrestler as well. But Dutch, he's going to take a bit of convincing, so I think Dutch needs to get a few W's under his belt and stuff like that. But I saw something today about Jeff Hardy just basically saying like we should create a faction, and maybe what they're saying is true and stuff like that, and they could end up joining forces or something. That could be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But the thing is like we're sat here kind of question marks, all three of us, and probably everyone in the chat and stuff like that. And that's the joy of it. We don't know what's going to happen next, and that's the beauty of TNA. So this could emerge into something huge, but at the same time it could flop and just disappear like the Menagerie or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, mate, yeah, the Menagerie. Good Lord, that could have been so good. Like
it's all different times, that isn't it?
Yeah, but the way that was initially brought in, I thought it was going to be the dog's bollocks. Like, because they proper went for it. Didn't they? And then it just sort of kind of like after the first like couple of weeks or couple of episodes, they just suddenly just turned into this, group that was being beaten every week.
Yeah.
So it didn't. I don't know. It was really weird. Why plow all that effort and creativity into something that you are not going to try and get over? Don't know. Weird. Seemed weird to me. But anyway, the system. They attacked the Hardys backstage, claiming that you can't beat the system, as you would expect from the system. But I like the way that they sort of kind of like used Bear for this.
Yeah.
I love the way they did that. Like Bear was just basically like the
he just threw Jeff Hardy off screen. It's like when Mustafa Ali flies onto screen out of nowhere. Bear Bronson just takes you, throws you off screen like some sort of horror movie.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Blinked, the next thing I saw was Matt Hardy on the floor and Bear Bronson.
I honestly hope that we did the right thing with Bear. I really do, because that is a hell of a talent. Like, I won't lie. I've seen, some. Oh, what's her face? How the hell have I forgot her name? And what's she called?
Who? What are you
Mance
talking
Warner's bit.
about? Oh,
Steph Delander.
Steph Delander. Yeah.
they were saying something on X respectively the other day, and I was just like, look, just give Mance a strong storyline now. He's been around in TNA for quite a while. He's had that extreme match with Sami Callihan. He's performed in matches and stuff like that. I honestly think he should have got he should have got something out of the Feast or Fired. He should have got one of those cases, but it didn't happen and stuff like that. So I really think that we're wasting him. But I reckon we could end up with some 10 out of 10 matches with like Bear Bronson and Mansner. Those would be the guys that I would
I'll
be
be honest
pushing.
with you, and you might be right, but I think Mance needs to go into the cleanse. I think we need to see.
He needs a storyline, doesn't he?
Yeah, we need to see Eric Young recruit Mance Warner. We need to see him recruit, obviously, Steve Maclin. Hopefully, Steve Maclin would come back as part of the cleanse. That would be pretty fucking awesome. And they need one other. And it's a case of kind of like, who do we think? And
Rosemary.
No, I think it'd be a male, because you've got to think now what they're doing at the minute. Like, you've got a system. You can't have 3 guys and a woman take on the system. You can't have even Order 4 now. They've got 4 guys and a girl. So, these factions have all got at least 4 guys. Yeah. So whatever happens, it's going to be 4 guys. Maybe they'll bring in a woman as well. I don't know. But what's going to happen with something like Casey Navarro, for instance?
Oh, he'll still be in the X division going for like Leon Slater and Trey Miguel. So he's fine. Casey Navarro is fine.
I guess what I'm trying to say here is,
who's the dog down there?
Could he potentially come in? Oh, look at that! Could he potentially come in as part of the cleanse?
You dizzy, mate? You dizzy?
Who's that then?
That's Rocky. That's the Mrs. Dog, but he's 3 years old, but he still chases his tail.
Oh, Sammy,
have you seen my my Rocky collection?
No, I've not seen your Rocky collection.
I sent out a coming soon.
I'm really confusing him now.
I put it on the site. I've actually put it on the website now. I've got Rocky Balboa, Clubber Lang, Ivan Drago, and Apollo Creed.
Hello.
You should go and check it out. They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Where are all these designs?
On my website. Where do you think?
What's your website?
BBDwear.co.uk.
For those listening at home.
Or if you are an international customer, then BBDwear.com.
Imagine that. It's gone international.
That.
Yeah.
Right? International. If you're an international customer, BBDwear.com. And if you're in the UK, BBDwear.co.uk. There you go.
See? Look at that.
Look at that, mate. Bison by Design is international, baby. Okay. Moving on. So former world champion Frankie Kazarian is not content with the fact that Mike Santana holds the TNA World Championship title. Kazarian respects Santana, but doesn't view him as the face of TNA, like, of course, the king himself. He is ready to be TNA World Champion once again. Now, obviously, not obviously this past Impact, but the Impact before that, we saw how Kazarian is clearly plotting behind the scenes.
Yeah.
As he was speaking to Dariella, whatever her name is. What's her name again? Dariella Ray or whatever it is.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's obviously some kind of plotting going on there. So, do we think we're going to see Frankie get involved in the world title scene again? I think we are.
Definitely. He's definitely going to have some involvement in that. He's definitely going to get Santino off first. So he's got more people backing him.
Well, there you go. There you go. Have you got any insight into Kazarian? I know you're a massive King fan, Craig.
Yeah, no insight at all.
I nearly spat out my coffee then. Right, okay. Mustafa Ali and Tasha Steelz get a victory over Elijah and Jada Stone.
Fucking brilliant
help,
match.
of course, from Order 4. This was a pretty good match.
I
Tasha
loved it.
Steelz was brutal. Mother.
Yes. So
Mother
good to
was
see her
brutal.
back. She was just relentless. It's so good. And Jada Stone was absolutely incredible too.
Yeah, I'm glad to see Jada Stone now is being kind of pushed and getting involved in stuff. Again, I think it's just a case of, when they don't have anything for you, they'd rather not put you on screen, just for no real reason.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't do anyone any favors. It's always better to get people on the screen with purpose, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's what they're doing. They're putting her on, giving her a little bit of purpose, and hopefully we'll get to see some good stuff. But yeah, Jada was looking. I thought Jada looked fantastic, and the more we get of Jada, the better. I say.
Yeah.
And Barry saying easily the best match of the show.
Definitely, I loved this match. It was incredible.
Oh, really? You did you had a Chris Sabin on it.
Oh, I would do, yeah.
I love this match. Yeah, no, it was a good match. Not gonna lie, I thought it was really good. But Mother, well, come on.
So I was so pleased to see Tasha Steele's wrestling again too.
I'm sorry, but Mother was the star of that match. In my opinion, she was so good. And I'm not actually like a massive Tasha Steele's fan like yourself. Not when it comes to in-ring. I think she's like an amazing character. Whenever you give her a decent character to really get her teeth into, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
But sometimes her in-ring can be a bit kind of hit or miss. But this was great. This was really, really good.
Yeah.
So that was that. Now, Joe, you mentioned this as well, and I did notice this over the week. I saw this myself. TNA viewership hits a record high.
Yes.
Over last week. So they hit 241,000 viewers. This is just on AMC.
Yeah.
Right? Which is the highest since 2018. But of course, nobody watches TNA.
Nobody watches TNA, no.
Nobody watches TNA.
What is TNA?
Yeah. I thought that died in 2018.
Is it a type of marmalade? Yeah.
It's just,
I don't know.
I love it. Tessa Blanchard's milking it already. It's like, and like really using it to push her character as well. So it's all down to me. I'm so great. I got everyone tuned in
because she was on that show.
Yeah. So her AMC debut and all the ratings just shot up, which I honestly wouldn't be surprised if people if that was one of the reasons, just to see Tessa Blanchard, because she done a pretty impressive match too. And everyone was just tuning. I'm sure everyone would be tuning in to see if everyone's still booing her and like chanting that she's a racist and all that. I see everyone seemed to thankfully moved on from all that. Which is good to see the crowd maturing a bit more.
I think we've seen the ratings improve basically since the AMC debut. They went down a bit the following week, and then they've improved every week since.
Yeah, since
Jeff. I just think that they're putting on good shows. I just think they're putting on good shows, and I think the word is getting out.
Yeah.
They're going to be being advertised all over AMC. People are going to be tuning in. They're going to be, what's the fuss about?
Yeah.
We want to go and check this out. So don't be surprised if we don't see within the next 12 months, regularly starting to hit 400,000 to 500,000 a week just on AMC.
Yeah, that'd be fucking cool.
At all. I think they're getting a steady rise, and it's gonna keep getting better and better. They just have to keep going. You know what I mean? They just got to keep going. That's all I got to say. They just keep doing what they're doing, keep improving. If they can bring in the odd name to boost their viewership, boost their ticket sales, whatever it is they can do. I mean, imagine if AJ Styles ends up coming back to TNA for a 3-month run or something.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
The amount of people that would suddenly start tuning in would be amazing. And even if and I've said this before, people will tune in for the name, but they will stay for the roster.
Yeah.
Right. So that's it. They just got to get people in. They just got to get people in, and they're doing that. Look, they're selling tickets. They're selling the venues. They're selling the venues. Not if they don't sell them out, they're not far from it.
Definitely.
I think people are starting to take notice now, and that's the main thing. Arianna Grace wants a shot at the title to prove she can stand on her own 2 feet. Now, this is what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
We were saying, is this all a ruse to try and get what she wants?
Yeah, of course it is. It's all to make Santino look bad in the end. It's all going to blow up in his face, and it's going to end up.
Think about it. Like, he's got the international title. She'll get the knockout title. They'll go parading it around NXT.
Yeah.
It boosts us because people will be like, oh my God, they're champions over there. Like, they've all got their own independent fans. They'll follow them back over to TNA, see what's going on there. Bearing in mind that Ava's gone from NXT, so Robert Stone's now the manager, I believe. So Robert Stone's got his links with people like Tessa.
Yeah.
And, he's done his Sheriff Stone thing and stuff like that. So we could have even more of a crossover, if you know what I mean, which I believe is a little bit.
Where's he gone?
WWE doesn't want him giving any more away.
Right. Okay, that's probably what it is. Kick him out. Let him come back in. There we go. So it's all good, but like you said, I think it's all a ruse. I think this is all a ruse, and like you say, we need to get. I think the idea is to get get the suit fully in charge.
Yeah, like Danny Luna is pretty pissed off, and Zaya Brookside was really confused about it all when the match was announced. Like Arianna Grace is going to be facing Ying Lee. So it's really working there too. It's getting all the roster riled up and up against Santino Marella as well. So there's not going to be much support from the roster if Santino says, "If you guys got confidence in me running the company now."
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I think that could be the situation, definitely. Then we get Director of Operations, Daria Ray. There you go. That's it, Daria Ray. Shares a little sneak peek of the road to No Surrender. So I thought because we haven't got all the matches, we just talk about No Surrender now.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got the TNA International title, which will be Stacks, of course. Hello, buddy. Versus Trey Miguel. Now, do you think that we are going to see Trey Miguel take that title?
I hope so, but I wouldn't be surprised if Stacks does some dirty tricks and retains the title. They were talking to William Regal's son a couple of weeks ago, trying to get him back on side. On NXT. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets involved. If he doesn't take him up on the offer and get involved with him, so then he comes back over and starts having a fight with Trey Miguel. That would be pretty.
As long as we don't get fucking Lexus King again, there.
It's not so keen on Lexus King and his
beard freaks me out every time. I'm like, is it real? Is he drawn it on with a crayon? What the fuck?
It is. It's one of them ones where they draw it on, don't they? They it's like it's ink. It's inked. It's inked on. It's not real. It's weird. Some of it is, but to get that shape and everything, that is definitely painted on.
Why bother? Do you know what I mean? Why bother? Why not have real ones like us?
Stupid. Anyway, so there's that. Then we've got the Hardys and the Righteous versus Order 4. And again, this is what we were talking about when, you've got Order 4, which at the end of the day, you've got 4 male, wrestlers as a faction. So at the moment, you've got the Righteous and the Hardys sort of kind of like having to group together to take on them. What do you think is going to go down in this? Are the Righteous, for instance, potentially going to turn on the Hardys? Do you think they're trying to lull the Hardys into a false sense of security? What do you think?
In the long run, yes. I think they'll get the win at No Surrender, and after a couple of weeks of it all being, well, this might be leading somewhere good. Something really dark's going to happen, and then we'll go to the Hardy compound with the Righteous versus the Hardys, and something really awesome there.
Okay. What do you think, Craig?
Yeah, I agree with Joe. To be fair, I think they will turn, but you know, at the end of the day, being teamed up with the Hardys is great for anyone's career. Do you know what I mean? And Vincent's had a
Definitely.
great one. It will elevate Dutch no end. I think Dutch against was it Special Agent Zero? That could be quite a good clash.
Yeah,
I think there's a lot of potential there for a great match and a great storyline, but we just got to wait and see. Again,
Yeah.
like I said earlier, we're surrounded by question marks, and it's a great time to be a TNA fan because we have no idea what's going on. It's lush. I love it.
it's lush.
Lush.
Lush, mate. Mike Santana and Leon Slater. He is definitely being heavily promoted for this show versus Nick Nemeth and Eddie Edwards. So we're gonna obviously we got the two champs taking
Yeah.
on the
All
one
the
of the
same.
number one
Yeah.
contenders, and of course the call your shot gauntlet winner. Yeah, I think this is going to be good.
This is going to be a fucking great match. This one, I'm so looking forward to seeing Leon Slater again back in the ring. But my God, the Santino is going to have his head on a swivel throughout this entire match. Santana's going to have his head on a swivel this entire match. He's got Kazarian lurking somewhere, no doubt trying to do something to disrupt the match. Nick Nemeth can just jump out the ring, call a shot anytime, and then get the belt, and then walk off and leave Eddie to finish the match himself. And Eddie Edwards is the number one contender. So
I've got to say, I did disagree with the suit mentioning that Leon Slater could do option C. I did kind of disagree with that. I thought, you could have kept that as like a surprise. Do you know what I mean? He could have done it during the match. Like, Nick Nemeth cashes in, gets the title, and then Leon Slater like runs over to the mic and says, "No, I'm cashing this in now." And then they have a fight, and then Leon Slater gets heavyweight title, then goes to NXT, wins the NXT title off of what's his face, Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
And then comes back, the belt collector, and then fucks off to AEW.
No, Leon Slater's ambition is to be the longest reigning X Division champion.
It's great though. I've seen some of his old matches. I won't say I've seen him before he was like TNA bound and stuff like that. But like I've seen him like on some of the Progress matches and stuff like that. And he's absolutely great. He really is. That is a gifted lad, and I hope he stays around as long as possible. I can't see him staying around forever, but we've got to enjoy it. And like I've said before, and I'll say again, I always think that we had the best years of Kurt Angle, best years of Smojo, best years of Sting, probably the best years of Jeff Hardy. I know that one's controversial, but still.
And Christian.
So yeah,
AJ
Christian.
Styles.
Exactly. We've had the best years of these people, so I reckon we might end up getting the best years of Leon Slater, but I can't see them keeping him and Javon Evans apart for too long.
No, you might be right. Yeah, you might be right. Okay, so then, and the last match, which was sort of kind of interjected right at the last minute, of course, is the Knockouts title match of Ying Lee versus Arianna Grace.
My favourite, man. Ying Lee's amazing.
She is, mate. She is. She's fantastic.
I'm just checking to see if I got paid to say that.
She is a physical specimen of loveliness.
Mate, you keep that in your wank bank, that's fine. I'm just saying that in a wrestling ring, she's not very good.
I don't care. I just want to see her.
He's like, I'm here for the babes.
I'm here for
thanks, Paul.
I'm here
Cheers,
for the
Paul.
booty. That's what I'm here for. Anyway, I think she's great. Super sticker, thank you very much. Who was that? I missed it. Paul. Thank you, Paul. Really, really appreciate that. What's that? A post.
There's block them, don't worry.
Okay. Anyway, we appreciate that. Thank you very much, buddy.
I love the name of that account.
Matteo's
girlfriend. Wow.
Anyway, I've just blocked them from the restream chat, so I don't know if they're blocked from YouTube, but they're blocked from the restream stuff anyway.
Yeah, they got
name though.
It says a lot about the person who owns the account, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it certainly does. It certainly does. We then, of course, get the in-ring return of Tessa Blanchard, who defeated the local lass, I believe, Rachel Leigh. Is it Leigh or Lee? I don't know what she's called. Rachel Leigh. Don't know, but anyway, she was all right. Again, not bad. She put up a fight against the diamond one.
Yes, Tessa.
So yeah, I'm a big fan of Tessa Blanchard. So I'm
I think secretly everyone is, but no one talks about it because of the history.
yeah, but
I'm a
she's so
huge fan
good.
of Tessa Blanchard. No,
She is
nothing against
so
her at
good.
all.
No.
So good. I mean, ignore what goes on. If you ignore all that stuff, mate, what a fantastic wrestler.
Oh, mate. Thing is, just like people underestimate her, and they look at her now and like, why does everyone fanboy over her? And I'm just like, she was a heavyweight champion, and she was rightfully a heavyweight champion. Toe
She
to
was
toe with like
brilliant.
people like Brian Cage, toe to toe with Sami Callihan, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Some of the most iconic matches in modern day wrestling, and people would be like, "No, nah, you should watch Chris Jericho and stuff like that." I'm like, I'll watch Chris Jericho when he retires. I'm watching Tessa now in the present, and she's absolutely smashing it. She had all that mumbo jumbo. They burnt bridges. Whatever happened with Callas and the other dude, but like
Yeah.
but obviously she's come back and like she's absolutely smashed it. I love this new version of her, if you will.
Yeah.
I love the cockiness and stuff like that, like kicking up the dust when she does something.
Yeah.
And did you see that turnbuckle move as well?
Yes.
When she went for the thing, she just walked away and done the shoulders. I was like,
Yeah. Nope.
take that
Nope.
over. Do
Yeah.
the Samoa Joe thing. Take that
Yeah.
over. Make that a thing. That needs to be a Tessa thing. I want to see that week in, week out.
Yes, mate. Yes, exactly. Yeah, she's an amazing wrestler. I think people need to get.
Craig's gone off for a couple of quick 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's gone off to. He's obviously gone to run one out. Well, while we were talking about Tessa. But anyway, fantastic talent. Mara Said and Ryan Nemeth beef continues as they face off in multiple athletic challenges to see who is the superior athlete. They finish things off with a game of horse. Ryan Nemeth tries to stop Mara, but she super kicks him again for the trick shot, which was fantastic. I love the first one, the throwing of the American football and like running down to catch it and score a try thing. That was so funny. Yeah, brilliant. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Barry Monkey, I'm sick of this shit. Absolutely. I think when you think about Ryan Nemeth, this is sort of kind of like the best stuff you could do with him, really.
Yeah.
He is a comedy character, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, when we were told it was going to start these cinematic things, I kind of thought like, maybe this is the whole AMC thing coming in, because it looked like it was more of an AMC cinematic production, and it was good, but like it was cheesy, and I did think it was a bit over the top. But the thing is it's still making Ryan relevant, and that scares me in 2026.
Yeah. Imagine what Ryan Nemeth could end up being in like 10 years' time. We'll all be sat here going, do you remember when Ryan Nemeth was like getting beaten up by Mara Said? Yeah.
Well,
anyway, Eric Young tries to offer BDE the opportunity of a lifetime. What did you think about this segment? Now, obviously, we've been talking about for the past several months now this whole cleanse thing is just not working, based on the fact that Eric can't seem to get any wins. He then gets a win on. He's had a win now. In fact, he's had a couple, I think. But now he's got into this. It's time to recruit scenario. I still believe that Steve Maclin is going to be one of them.
Yeah.
But BDE didn't seem to be having any of it.
No, BDE is not interested in the cleanse. It'll be one of the first victims.
Yeah.
The first real victim of the cleanse now that it seems to be finally actually coming into play.
Yeah, Eric Young going to BDE, like, if you listen to that conversation, he's gone for him for the clout. He's gone for him because he's got a platform on like YouTube like that. So if he starts doing promos and stuff like that, it'll get out that way. We know that it's all storyline and stuff like that. Let's not kid ourselves. But the fact is, him going to BDE, he went to him with that reason, not because he likes him as a person or thinks he'd be a good, person to stand side by side with him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
there is that side of things. But then at the same time, I think like you got to look at the BDE thing. What are Sinner and Saint up to at the moment? Do you know what I mean?
They're in Canada. There's a travel ban between
Yeah.
the US
But
and
I mean,
Canada.
like storyline wise, do you reckon we could maybe see like BDE kind of do like a, like relying on them because they know Eric Young or something like that? Maybe it pushes them.
I hope so.
Again, question marks. It's
Yeah.
brilliant. I can't guess what's going to happen.
Oh, love it. But after an absolute banger of a 6-man tag match, Indy Hartwell and the Angel Warriors defeat the Elegance brand.
Yes.
This was a shocker. I honestly thought the Elegance brand were going to win.
I know.
Yeah,
but
same.
Sire Brookside was just and by Elegance were the workhorses of this match. This was really good. I really enjoyed this one. But then Sire Brookside and by Elegance, they pretty much stole the whole match. The amount of stuff they put in, it was brilliant.
Yeah, I thought this. I mean, it was a fantastic match. I mean, we've talked about this one already, saying the storytelling was fantastic.
Yeah. Fucking brilliant match.
Fantastic.
It was so good to see Ash Barley against wrestling again after the VP.
Do you know what? I hate Mr. Elegance, and I love that I hate him because he's been around for 2 minutes, and I'm like, oh, you prick, what are you doing? And it's just, I know full well that like that guy can wrestle. So putting him in a match soon, like it'll be all like comical stuff. Like, yeah, do you know? Do something like put him against Bear Bronson. Get him to trip up and like end up pissing off the system or something, and put him in like a 4-on-1 or something. Because you know full well that he's that sort of prick who'd end up winning.
Yeah.
Well, potentially, yeah. I think you're right.
Get him in the personal concierge versus Bear Bronson and Agent Zero.
Oh my
Just
god!
like when they announced it online, the amount of like casual wrestling fans were like, "Who's this? Who's that?"
Yeah.
And he came online and he was literally saying like, "You don't know who I am right now. You'll never forget me." Do you know what I mean? It's like, look at where I am and look at where you're typing from. So like, say what you want, but I'm on TNA, and it's just like, this dude gets it. I'm like, just push him, give him all the time.
Yes, exactly that. Then we get TNA World Champion Mike Santana takes over the Impact Zone. Santana understands the weight that comes with being the TNA champion. He knows he has a target on his back, as they all do. But after what happened earlier today, the last thing he expected was to lose one of his closest friends because of it.
Yeah.
We then get an assault from the system on Mike Santana. The Hardys rush to his aid. Moose appears behind the system, ready to even out the odds and dish out some vengeance. Moose throws Cedric Alexander over the ropes to wipe out the system. And then it was announced at this Saturday's tapings, let's get on to the next one. So he wipes out the system. That's pretty much the end of Impact from last week. What are your thoughts on it so far? What were your thoughts on the show?
Brilliant show. Another fantastic show. It's just since the second episode on AMC, it's just been banger after banger after banger. It's just the momentum. It started off high and it's just gotten better and better and better.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be that guy. I thought it was a filler show. I thought there was too many dark matches. I thought like the triple team tag things, not a lot. Part of the show was Maclin leaving. Not like that, but just like, I thought that segment made the show. And the thing is I was kind of like, we've got people watching now. We can't have these filler matches. They could have been stuck on like, one on last week, one on the week before and stuff like that. But it just looked like when you watch it, and we know that it's taped and like, spread out over 6 weeks and stuff. But when you see the same people in the crowd and stuff and you start seeing the matches, I'm like, oh, this just looks a bit tired. So like when you had like 2 scoops, Jiminy Boops or whatever they were called, I just looked and I thought we've got, that Australian guy. Don't get me wrong. He turned up. I've forgotten his name already. I do apologise. But he's come in, smashed the match. You had 2 scoops and stuff like that. Again, smashed the match. But put them on Explosion. You don't need them on the main card. We've got too much going on now for the main card for 200,000 viewers or whatever like that. We should keep the ball rolling. We don't need these little nobody matches. Take it more seriously and elevate the current talent. Because, look at like Kevin Nash and Scott Hall and stuff like that. They didn't become stars because of dark matches. They became stars because they just turned up and overtook. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we need to keep the current TNA roster, the current ones, the ones who've been there for a while and stuff like that. Give them the TV time. You know, it's great
Definitely.
having these guys come along and make a debut. I love that. Brilliant. Do that on Explosion. TNA time on AMC. Give it to our stars. That's my only gripe. But I would probably say a 5 out of 10 for that show.
Really?
Yeah, I'm expecting big things this week because, like, don't get me wrong, good for little storylines and stuff like that. But it was just too. The matches were just too. They were crowd matches. They weren't home watching matches. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were like, oh,
You'll
we're
enjoy
going to
it
throw
more
on
if
this
you're
match.
there.
Yeah. And like Manny Lemons wrestled on Explosion. Thanks for that, Mia. I said that. I didn't chew my tongue saying that either. Manny Lemons? Many
Manny
Lemons.
Lemons.
But do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So now I'm going to have to go and Google that because I want to look like we've signed Bear Bronson. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've got Mance Warner. We've got all these people. Give them
Absolutely.
the time on AMC. We've dropped the ball with some stars like Jake Something and stuff like that. And they've gone off and they might be doing other things other places. But I want it to look like it's not a feeder club again. I don't want it to look like the feeder show. I want it to look like we're TNA. This is our guys. Go out, buy their merch. Not like,
Yeah.
he seems cool. Maybe we'll see him like in and out of matches for the next 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I
Just an
get
opinion.
that, but I
Just an
mean,
opinion.
I'm with Norris though. I do like it when you get these like stars turn up like Adam Brooks. At the end of the day, he is, although he's not a former WWE star or anything like that. He is a bit of a big deal. I mean, the thoughts are that he's sort of kind of like potentially going to get the pick of the bunch.
Yeah.
So the fact that we get him on the show before he ends up going to AEW, before he ends up going to WWE, I think is a cool thing. And it's something that we can go back and say, well, actually, look, they've just signed this guy and he was on our show last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a cool
I seen
thing.
it with a guy whose name's going to leave me. He was proper X Division. He was on Genesis a couple of years ago, and I was like, he is Mr. Genesis. He was a ginger guy, and he was doing all the right things. And then, like, when it came to like everyone checking him out, he went and signed for NXT, fell off the map, ended back in GCW in the same year. I forget his name, but it's like that's kind of how I see it. I'm like, we're going to elevate someone, they're going to get signed by someone else, then they'll fall off, and then we'll see them in about 2-3 years when they've got nothing else to do. And I don't want that. Go and prove yourself an Explosion, or go join a faction and stuff like that. Don't try and take the solo time yourself. We've got too many big stars for that. Look at the system, how it changed. We've got two of the newest signings who have been elevated to the biggest faction that we've got, in my opinion. I know all the four are up there and stuff, but the biggest faction that we've got in TNA, that's it. Blake Christian. Thanks, Norris. We've got those like factions that are fighting each other, but we've now got our current stars in big storylines. If you've got an attack from the system, you've got those guys joining with the other two, like long-term stars and that. So I just think it's how they portray him, because giving a man called Two Scoops the ball and expecting him to get over, it's going to be an uphill struggle for you, mate. Do you know what I mean? I want Two Scoops to come out and smash Mr. Elegance's head in completely unannounced, and people are like, what the hell's going on? He's just beaten up the whole Elegance brand. Oh my God, he stole the concierge jacket. He's even got his glasses, Make it shocking and make it like, what is going on? Because then people will engage. But just putting him in like a dark match on live TV on AMC, I just think it's a bit,
Yeah.
Change it up.
Okay. Sorry, what's this? So
he's on about is
class.
AMC in UK, or does AMC kind of have like a UK channel, like
No,
like we had Challenge and Spike
they
and
have
that.
got sister channels in the UK. Yes, I can't remember who it is.
I'm not sure. I didn't think they had any.
No, they have. They have. They've got inroads to a couple of channels over here, a couple of big ones, but I can't think who it is. But it'll come to me. If you do a search on Google, it'll come up. Okay, so let's have a quick chat then. So it's been announced for this Saturday's Impact tapings already that we're going to get Mustafa Ali versus Elijah in a guitar casket match.
Yeah, the Mustafa Ali was the first one to put this out, and I saw it yesterday. I'm thinking, this is going to be good.
It's going to be fun.
Someone's going to get a guitar smashed over their head one way or another, whether it's the door coming down or literally someone getting the guitar smashed over their head.
Well, I'm assuming that the guitar cases are the caskets, right?
Yeah, obviously. Still, someone's going to get a Jeff Jarrett guitar smashed over the head style, as well as their lid coming down on their head.
Fair enough.
Get two for one.
I think it sounds fun anyway. It does.
Yeah,
sound
I'm looking forward to it. I love the rivalry between Mustafa Ali and Elijah. It's a great way to keep both of them relevant. Mustafa Ali's getting such a hell of a push already this year. He's had up against Jeff Hardy and had an absolute banger there.
Yeah,
and now
he's smashing it, isn't he?
The ongoing rivalry with Elijah. I wouldn't be surprised if he's world champion come Bound for Glory or Summerversary.
I think there's certainly there's definitely a lot of scope for Ali, definitely, and he just smashes it out of the park, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's a great talent.
Jeff Hardy was praising him because he's sort of wrestling with a broken neck, and Mustafa Ali just worked with him perfectly.
Yeah. How crazy is that? I mean, who the fuck wrestles with a broken neck? Oh, Kurt Angle.
Yeah, Kurt Angle. Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. Thursday Night Impact on AMC, guys. It's the go-home show to No Surrender. We will hear from Moose, top of the show. He's obviously got something to say about the system, and
can't think why.
Something for that. We're going to get Ryan Nemeth versus Mara Sadeh in a street fight.
Yeah.
That's as exciting as it gets.
No, I'm looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to it. I want to see Mara Sadeh super kick Ryan Nemeth across the building.
Okay, all right. I think you're probably the only one excited about that one. Elijah EY and the system. No, sorry. Elijah EY and the system versus Santana, Moose, and the Hardys.
Elijah EY and the system?
Yes.
That doesn't sound like a good mix.
I don't know how that's come about.
That's not being funny. I am praying that Elijah stops doing this soft ass shit and turns heel, because he's a fantastic heel.
Yeah,
you know, we really need a heel turn. But maybe Elijah joins the system. Who knows?
I can't see that. I think they're keeping that now as just a 4 without any females and stuff. I think it's just the 4 of them, just complete badasses.
Yeah.
Just going to go around smashing people up, I think.
Yeah.
And then it's going to take the cleanse to sort them out.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
As long as they don't put Alicia Edwards on commentary, I'm fine.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, we're not sure what's going to go on with her. We talked about that last week.
I don't care.
No, nor do I.
Mean.
It'd be nice for her to have a backstage role, I guess. Because
is ODB need covering her truck while she comes back to TNA? That'd be good.
Yeah,
get flipping burgers or something.
Yeah, so when ODB's banging out some bombs, we could have her, on the truck saying,
ODB needs the cleanse.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, ODB and Eric Young back together. That'd be so cool.
Yes, that would be great. Okay,
that's who your knockout's going to be in the cleanse. That once we got the 4 men sorted, ODB will be the one.
Oh man, can you imagine?
She comes back as this dark character, and then suddenly comes like BAM!
Instead of like Kurt Angle coming down in that milk truck sort of thing, we have like ODB come down the burger wagon, and it's just EY throwing buns at everyone.
Yeah. That would be funny. And then I'm assuming this is going to be the close to the show, which is Nick Nemeth versus Rich Swann. Banger alert! Banger alert!
That is going to be good.
Going to be so good.
Yeah. Both former heavyweight champions.
They're definitely giving Rich Swann a lot of shine.
Yeah.
I think he needs it, man. I think it's like it kind of slipped before. But Rich Swann's just an all-rounder. Do you know what I mean? He can play like the heel, he can play the face, he can do extreme matches, he can do your regular matches. He's got everything, and it's just, I do like this kind of push, but I can't help but feel like AJ Francis is going to end up like doing something for Nick or whatever, and Nick will get the win because AJ Francis is a salty-ass bitch.
He is. Salty ass bitch. We love Alicia. We love Alicia Edwards. No,
we don't.
We're only messing. We're only messing.
I'm not.
I am. I think she's lovely. From behind. wearing assless chaps.
How did I know that Joe was going to sort that out?
Yeah,
Why-
he loves it.
See, like
He
the
fucking loves it.
colour of the screen changing on his face and stuff, and like he's up to something. Any
Yeah,
second
yeah,
now. We
he's
definitely
up
need
to
to go
something.
back to the other show format. We need the sound bites back.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Paul wants Swan to take the title off Leon
Wow.
Slater. Wow.
Yeah, if he doesn't become X Division champion, he'll be the next international champion.
I think that's a
Yeah.
strong possibility.
Yeah,
That'd be a good one.
But I do think they're giving it to Trey.
yeah,
I do. I think that's his reward.
yeah.
Well, to be fair, I reckon, yeah, maybe Trey gets it, and then Trey goes off to NXT or fights for it on NXT or something. Give him like the rub on there again, because bearing in mind there was a big money deal offered to him by some cokehead called Tony, and whatever
Yeah.
happened there, he came back to us. So let's give him let's give him all the flowers and that lot, because end of the day, he, like he said online quite openly, he's like, I was going to jack in wrestling, I was going to call it a day. But then you look at his physical stature, how he's changed as well. Did you see that? See those pictures?
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. So that's a man who's looking after himself. So give him the ball, let him play. Do you know what I mean?
I agree. Absolutely. I agree. But guys, listen, I think this is all we've got time for this week.
No.
Oh no. Oh no, poor Mir. What are you gonna do? Oh, he's all right. He
can listen back to it on Spotify.
That's true. That is very, very true.
Or SoundCloud.
Yeah. If you want to show the team some support, then please feel free to give us a super sticker or whatever it is that you can do to send some money over. Or if you want to head over to bbdwear.co.uk for some great TNI UK shirts, we've got our own section over there that you're more than welcome to go and grab. Would be nice to sell one. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. But we need to start wearing the shirts on the show, guys.
Yeah,
I think that's what we need to do. But guys, listen, if you want to go and grab a shirt, head over bbdwear.com and go and check out the Impacted, the TNI UK section. And there's about 4 or 5 different styles of shirts on there. Well worth checking that out anyway. All you TNI shows are to all you listen on the go fans are on audio only via SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you list your favorite shows. Where can we find you on the socials, Joe?
You can follow me on Twitter at JoeKer. You can jump onto Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. Look for hashtag empty space, hashtag into the void, or if you fancy to take your toes with any sense of humor, hashtag daily giggle, or hashtag learn to laugh again. But approach them with mind and just might keep your sanity.
Sanity.
And deep breath because I nearly passed out because I forgot to breathe in.
It's like Ace Ventura, isn't it? When Ace Ventura goes.
Yeah. Where can we find you, Craig?
Probably in a ditch somewhere outside, like your local nightclub. No, I'm Network Stooge on X. If you're watching, it's that little bit that I'm pointing to there. See, little squizzy.
That's it.
I'm LimpStar UK on pretty much everything: Facebook, Instagram. You can put LimpStar in on SoundCloud, and if you like horrible music, then I've probably done a mix of it. And you can listen to me there. But yeah, I'm here, there, and everywhere.
Fair play. Of course, if you want to find out more about the Bison on X at Lord Bison 45. However, if you get any weird messages or some strange stuff going up at the moment, some prick has taken over my account, so just ignore any of that.
What one's that?
My X account. I just haven't got time to go chasing it around. So
we'll get on there and we'll report anything that doesn't look like you.
I just haven't got time. I just physically haven't got the time to spend pissing about trying to sort it out. So just letting you all know, if you get any weird messages, if I start putting out some really weird statuses and whatnot, and promoting porn or something, then for God's sake,
wow.
Understand it's not me. All right, it's not me. It's whoever it is that's taken the account over at the moment. I have put in an official thing, so but we'll just have to.
Yeah, but you put an official complaint into Twitter or whatever, and you never hear anything back. Although you got a message back saying they've done nothing to against their standards and everything, so everything's all peachy. Blah, blah. Same
I think
thing.
what will end up happening, I think that my account will get.
Yeah, you end up getting your accounts taken down. You have to end up creating a new account instead.
That's what's going to happen, and I'm going to have to start from scratch. You know, all those almost 4,000 fucking followers that I've accrued for the past 3 years or whatever.
Yeah,
for 4 years.
Elon Musk into all the naughty stuff and see if he sees it and sorts it out.
Who? Oh, Elon. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
sees it.
Yeah, do it.
Anyway, if you want to follow me, then go and check me out on TikTok at Bison by Design, of course, my clothing brand. And if
Musk is going to help you up now.
If you're interested in getting hold of some of the best sports casual clothing in the whole wide world, it is the fastest growing UK brand around. Bison by Design, of course, is available at bbdwear.co.uk if you're in the UK. And if you're available internationally, then try bbdwear.com because I'm there too. Guys, listen, please take the time to help us out moving up the rankings on YouTube by giving us a thumbs up. And if you're new to us and you like what you see, then please consider hitting that subscribe button. And don't forget to give the bell a tickle, a squeeze, or a smash to never miss any of the fantastic content coming out from myself or coming out from the UK team and coming out from the US team.
Jeez, you're too much of a lump.
100% TNA content only, guys. It's all about total non-stop action. Total non-stop impact for the total non-stop action fan. With all that said, I, of course, have been Bison, and they have been the JoeKer, and, of course, the LimpStar UK Craig, and this has been episode 262 of Impacted. Take care, guys.
We got there in the end. Much love to the TNI tribe. Take care, everybody. We'll see you.
Bye.